Day, how are you? As always, I have to know. I had a little bit of a rough week this past week. I had a night where, something had happened to me that I was not happy about at all. And that doesn't happen very often, but I was very upset about something. And I literally, when I went to go watch TV, finally settling down at night after my son went to bed, I literally grabbed every piece of candy that I could find in the house. So my daughter had brought home some of those, those eggs, the cream eggs, the Cadbury cream eggs. So I had 4 of those sitting there. I had Lindt balls. You guys know they're my favorite. I had every candy you can imagine. There was a pile like literally like this. And so I laid down, and of course I had a Diet Pepsi with it. Don't forget the Diet Pepsi. So I had that in there, and I was ready to have a chocolate fest. And I sat there and I opened the first Cadbury egg. They're like one of my favorite chocolates as well. I seem to like the chocolates with the hard chocolate on the outside and the creaminess in the middle. So I'm sitting there and I opened the one. They're 4 points each. And I took one bite of it, and then I stopped, literally, and I thought about you guys, and I said, this is ridiculous. I would tell them never to do this. And I took all the candy, and I threw it in the trash, and done with it. So I was very proud of myself. And I sat there and talked to someone about the problem that I had and how I was hurt by it and everything else, and it was fine. And I talked it out without ruining my diet or adding on God knows how many pounds. 2 pounds maybe, I don't know. It was a lot of chocolate. I was ready to wreak havoc on the chocolate. But I didn't do it, and I'm thanking you guys this week because you kept me on track. I thought, this is not being an example. This is showing that, when something goes wrong or you're upset about something, then you just turn to food. And I'm not going to be that person. And I didn't have to tell you guys about it if I had done it, but it doesn't matter. It's what I know, and I would have felt horrible. So I just want to thank you this week because you helped me to stay on track. And again, I love you guys very much for that. I hope you guys are back on track. Don't forget about, there's a pizza sale on those delicious, pizza fit-free pizzas. 15% off your entire order. I know a lot of you have tried them, have loved them. Someone just said they made a taco pizza out of it. I was like, oh my God, please send us a picture. Some people have made just pepperoni. Some people have made vegetable. One person made a cheeseburger one, and oh my God, that looked to die for. And the toppings that they added only added just a few points, maybe 1 or 2. So do check those out if you haven't already. And that was basically it for this week. I took off the 0.2 that I had put on during the holidays. And, if you're stuck with some weight from the holidays, there's no going back. There's no thinking about that. Forget about it. It is over, okay? It's over. You're done. You did what you did. it's done. So don't feel guilty. Don't look back. Don't say, I wish. Don't do it to yourself. You're just hurting yourself. So just look ahead, and you're starting fresh, and just get the negative thoughts out of your head. When the thought comes in, you know, oh, I really messed up. I hate myself for messing up, which I hope you don't say, but you block that out, because you were starting fresh, and that will be, you know, that will add negativity onto what you're doing now, and we don't want to do that. So start fresh, forget it, it's over, and we can, you know, start losing from here and not worry about what happened in the past, because again, you can't change the past, and that's it. So I hope that was helpful to someone out there that's been struggling. I know so many of you have written me, and you know, you've had this issue going on and this issue going on, and I think, God, you know, it's really tough. It is really tough to stay on track when you have major issues going on. And I commend you for those of you that have stayed on track through, you know, all kinds of stuff. I'm not going to mention the things, but all kinds of stuff. And I really commend you for that, because that takes some guts, and that takes something inside of you that says, I'm not going to let this win. And that's a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. So I'm going to get right into my finds for this week. So these things I found at a store called Amelia's. I don't know where they have these stores. I just know that one popped up like last year near me, and I've only been there a few times, but I walked in and I thought I was going to scream the big one. So I saw these Weight Watchers oat clusters with almonds. With cherries and almonds. I was like, oh my God, I have never seen a Weight Watchers cereal like this, and it's 3 points per 3/4 cup and 120 calories. So, anyway, check this out. Try to find an Amelia's near you, or look on WeightWatchers.com for this and see where they sell it. You can try to find out where they sell these cereals. And I found another one. This one is chocolate frosted shredded wheat. And it's basically just what it says. It's chocolate frosted shredded wheat. That is 5 points. Not my favorite, but these are very filling. They are 210 calories for 1 cup, which actually wouldn't be my first choice, but I thought I would get these and maybe have them as a snack, and maybe have a half a cup for maybe 2 points, or mix them with a lower calorie cereal. So I was surprised that you know, they came out with a 5-point cereal, but anyway, look for these if you are interested in these. Again, you can ask your grocery store, you know, show them a picture and say, can you get this into stock? And from what I've heard, 99.9% of the time they will get it into stock, because they want to please, you know, their customers. This I found there as well. This is a humongous bag. This is Luke's Organic. They're called Clouds. They're multi-grain buttery puffs. Now these are like popcorn, but not. They're not even as heavy as popcorn, and they are you get 1 ounce for 130 calories and 4 points. 1 ounce of this is a huge amount because they're so light. And again, they're organic, and everything in them is organic, and it doesn't They have sunflower oil, so these are on the healthy side. So I hope you can find these. Again, I found these at Amelia's. So just look for Luke's Organic. And you can probably find them, I don't know, Whole Foods usually carries that kind of stuff that's hard to find. Now you guys know I love my salted caramel. Oh, and last week people said the video was like the background was moving. I looked at my camera, my video on my camera, and it wasn't doing that, so I don't know how that was happening on YouTube, but I hope it doesn't happen with this video. We'll see. So anyway, I found this salted caramel hazelnut topping. Now, the points are high. 2 tablespoons is 6 points. So for 1 tablespoon, it's 3 points. But you could have 1 teaspoon and put it on something like, you could dip strawberries in it, or you could put it on, it looks like they put it on a cracker there. You could put it on like an English muffin or something like that, for probably a point if it was 1 teaspoon. So I wanted to share this because if it's salted caramel, I'm getting it. I love salted caramel. I don't know what it is about it, but I love it. The next thing that I found was these South Beach Diet Snack Bars. These are peanut butter, whipped peanut butter flavor. And they were only 100 calories. And they are 3 points for 1 bar. Well worth the 3 points. These are absolutely delicious. I love these. And as you see, I did try them and they are amazing. So, in South Beach, they tried to use less sugar and less carbs. So, 100 calories, 3 points, very good. So look for these. I think they've been out. They might have been out for a while. I'm not sure. Skinny Cow came out, and I got these. I got that at Target, and I got these at Target. Skinny Cow came out with these. These are truffles. They're very good, and they are 130 calories and 3 points for 1 bar. So this one is milk chocolate. And then this one is dark chocolate. So they have 2 new kinds. And let me show you how big they are, what you're getting for 3 points. Not bad in size. That's a big bar of chocolate. And it's really creamy. They're really creamy. So, again, I found these at Target. And they have dark chocolate and milk chocolate. And they are both amazing, 130 calories and 3 points, both of them. So check those out. I found something new in ice cream. So I had never seen this flavor before. This is Healthy Choice Greek frozen yogurt. It is 100 calories and 3 points. Well worth it. And, you know, these taste more like a yogurt, between an ice cream and a yogurt. But this is a raspberry, and I have been dumping raspberries on top of this and some Cool Whip. And it's just amazing. So, always try to, you know, make it bigger. Bulk it up. That's what I was trying to get to. Bulk it up because it's much more satisfying that way, and you know, you're not just eating this little ice cream and then it's gone. And the last one I found from Healthy Choice, this is a new one. This is Cherry Chocolate Fudge Swirl. This one, I put some cherries on top for free. And then I also added a teaspoon of the Hershey's syrup. And this was amazing. So this is definitely a new flavor. And this was Was this at Target? These were both, I believe, at Target as well. So do check these out. This one is 110 calories and 4 points. So, and it has chocolate swirls in it, if you can see them. So they are very delicious. So that is all I had for this week. Again, stop beating yourself up and just get back on track and let the past be the past. And look forward to moving ahead. And again, I love you guys so very much. I want you to succeed so badly. It is my goal to be here and to watch you succeed. And so many of you, many of you have sent me these messages that you've lost 80 pounds, 100 pounds. And I am just thrilled when I read those messages, just thrilled. So again, congratulations for those that started off the new year already, you know, halfway to goal, or, you know, and to the ones that are just starting out and planning on getting to goal this year. I plan on getting to goal this year. So, love you, and I will see you at next week's weigh-in. Bye-bye.